So what is the purpose of life?
Um, wow. The purpose of life to me is probably to keep learning, keep living, keep laughing, because those to me are the most important things that you can do in life. And if you do all those, then you're set.
So what is the purpose of life?
I think the purpose of life is to discover who you are and from there do what you like to do best.
What is the purpose of life?
The purpose of life, I think, is to be happy and to spend those times with people you love, and also to love one another and yourself. And eventually, I think at the old age, just pass on to the other life.
What is the purpose of life?
Life is a purpose of life. For you to live a happy one and one that you'll never forget.
Okay, so what is the purpose of life?
Wow, that's a big one. Okay. Oh gosh, the purpose of life. I have to think about this one. I mean, I think the purpose of life is about connections. It's about relating to other people and nature and love and experiences, and to make sense of all that. I think we make our own purposes in life based on our culture and our society and where we've come as a human species. And I think we create ideas and realities that fits what we know. So for me, the purpose of life is love and family and friendships and connections. It's kind of a vague answer, but that's a big question.
So the question is, what is the purpose of life?
To work every day.
Work every
Just
day.
be a slave every day. Make money so your wife and kids can go out and have fun.
Thank you.
That's it.
What's the purpose of life?
Purpose of life. I believe it's happiness, finding your inner peace, pretty much being content on who you are, where you are, and enjoying yourself.
What's the purpose of life?
The purpose of life is to enjoy and I don't know, it's pretty much enjoy with your family and friends, you know, just enjoy life.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. What's the purpose of life?
Oh, that's a horrible question. All right. The purpose of life, I would probably say just to make life better for everyone else. So, you know, since life is going to be a struggle no matter what, best thing you could do is try to make it better for anybody else who you can. I would say that would probably be my meaning.
What's the purpose of life?
Oh man, that's a big question. Well, personally to me, it's just, you know, do good deeds. Well, not necessarily good deeds, it's just more of having good faith. And obviously, whenever there's something morally wrong, morally right, it's always going to come up to as a debate. But personally for me, you know, it's just, every day is going to be a struggle, but, you know, every day you can come up with something. And not much I can add to it.
Well, thank you. Could you just say that again?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the purpose of life?
Purpose of life is finding true happiness.
What's the purpose of life?
What's the purpose of life? The purpose of life is making sure you're enjoying every moment of it, right? Definitely doing what you love. That's the purpose. You don't want to be out and about not doing what you love. Definitely, yeah, basically definitely doing what you love. That's the purpose of life.
Alright, thank you. Okay, what's the purpose of life?
And I can take as long as I want, yeah. Not as long as I want, but I mean, purpose of life? To be happy.
All right. What's the purpose of life?
I have no idea. I don't know.
All right. Well, thanks. What's the purpose of life?
What's the purpose of life? Living.
Purpose of life. To live a good one.
The purpose of life is to, live for one another, care about other people. If you have nobody, then it's a sad life.
Okay. What's the purpose of life?
What's the purpose of life? I don't know, like to be happy and like live life to the fullest, because you never know when your last day is going to be.
All right. What's the purpose of life?
The purpose of life. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you base it off of like with the government and all that, like situated way back when, when the country was made, I guess to work, get a job, have children, create a family, get married and all of that. But I think personally, like my own purpose is to find my own happiness, and be happy, go out on adventures and, just live life and, I don't know, be happy.
What is the purpose of life?
The purpose of life is to live your life in a way that amplifies God, and having all the experiences that we do with keeping a loving spirit that will create the best life that you can live.
The purpose of life is to always have friends and family and always believe in God.
Life.
The purpose of life is to live your life to the fullest potential.
What's the purpose of life?
Well, the purpose of life to me is to not just kind of be successful as far as the world sees it, such as like gaining wealth and stuff like that, but rather to help the world out and leave a legacy for yourself and for others, and to make life better for as many people as you can. So that's the purpose of life for me.
Cos'è la cosa per essere vivo?
Prima di ogni cosa studiare, e così finisci su tutte le scuole, e dopo cercare un giorno per lavorare.
Okay. What's the purpose of life?
Well, let's see, the purpose of life is to grow up and study, go to school, get a job, pay your taxes,